In a dark creepy room, a camera is recording. Jake cries and bleeds with a collar around his neck while the host's voice congratulates him for winning. He was promised to go home after the game was over, but the host says that it's time for the final round. 3 boxes are then revealed and Jake must choose one. Jake pulls at a string to open a box and a shotgun appears. The host thanks Jake for playing and pulls a string to drag a toy that eventually fires the shotgun, killing Jake. Meanwhile, 4 friends arrive at a summer house. It used to belong to James' uncle, who self-deleted after his wife tanked his investments. To celebrate Anita's birthday, the group spends the whole day having fun. In the evening, James starts a game of truth or dare, but Anita doesn't trust her friend's prompts and passes. Melissa asks for a dare and James tells her to kiss Anita. However, Melissa doesn't want him to objectify her preferences and says no. James insists this is his house and he should get what he wants, and Anita admits she doesn't mind. The girls share a short kiss and then James tries to kiss Melissa too, but she immediately pushes him away. A furious James complains about their lack of cooperation. Suddenly they hear a strange noise outside. Matthew thinks it was nothing and they shouldn't worry, but more noises soon follow. Everyone is frozen staring at the back door and James uses the chance to jump scare them. Anita wonders if they should call the cops while James grabs a fire poker and goes to check it out. The others prank him by turning off the lights so he has to use his phone. Suddenly he's startled by a scream, but it's just Melissa, who is sneaked out. At that moment James finds something in the plants and brings it back inside. Everyone is shocked to see a camera with a tape that James wants to watch. Matthew thinks this is creepy and Anita believes it was a bad idea to bring it in. When James reminds her who owns the house, Anita points out that nobody here actually likes him and they just hang out with him because of his money, so she proceeds to destroy the tape. A furious James yells at them and says he wants them gone, saying horrible things about Anita's sick mom. For now the friends can only go to their rooms. Meanwhile, a mysterious person silently enters the house. James is having a shower and sees the bathroom door suddenly open. He grabs his razor and gets ready to defend himself as he's startled by a presence, but it's Melissa again. She says she may be interested in him and he shows her what's under the towel, yet she only laughs because it was another prank. Matthew starts picking up the trash in the living room, not seeing the shadow in the neighboring room. He notices that the light on the camera is red and when he finally turns around, the shadow is gone. After taking out the trash, Matthew goes upstairs and is shocked to find Anita unconscious. When he checks on Melissa, she's the same. He calls James but the mysterious person surprises him from behind with an injection. Matthew runs downstairs to look for James but he can't see him. He then runs outside and passes out. Sometime later the 4 friends wake up chained to a wall with a camera recording. They see their attacker whistling and moving some stuff around before leaving the room. James starts pulling at the chain to no avail and their kidnapper is amused by watching them on his security cameras in his dressing room. Afterward the man returns to the room and the group finally sees Barry the masked host, who presses a button to bring the chains in. Then he does a countdown to start the show and the lights reveal some mannequins that are supposed to be the public. As music and recorded applause play from a speaker, he introduces the 4 players to the public, and Anita is shocked to hear he knows details about